Here, turn off the water. Don't waste the water. Don't touch that. That's prickle. Stick you. Yes. Stick you. Don't touch it. It will stick you.
Oh no, just wait.
And don't turn the water back on. Why? Leave the water. If you don't listen, I'm going to take you down. Hey guys, welcome to CC Live.
I know you wise, Mom.
No, you're not. You're playing in the water. That's okay.
Let me hear a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. Do what you're doing.
Oh, what's that?
What?
This.
Don't worry about it.
Can I have that?
Hey guys, what? This?
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Here you go. So hey guys, welcome to CC Live. Again, we're back with you another week. And I am going to actually talk about the prickly pear, right? So let me wait for the line to build up a little bit.
I know you live.
That's okay, baby. I don't need you on the live because every time you come on, for some reason, I get flagged. Why? I don't know. And I see other people with their children on live. So I don't know. Anyways, so guys, this here, what we have is called the cactus prickly pear leaves. You know, some people, and what I'm gonna make today is the cactus prickly pear leaves. You know, some people, and what I'm gonna make today is the Nepal. Sorry for the interruption, guys. People always try to call me when I'm on the live. Now, let me tell you right now, I'm always a little scared of this because I have very sensitive skin. And as you can see, they call it prickly pear for a reason. You see that? Let me see. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. You see that? Look. You see that right there? Yeah, right there. This will get you. You don't see it, baby? Hi, Chin. Thank you for joining. Eva, hey, welcome in. Bishop, JN, welcome. Carl, welcome. Yes, honey?
I see it.
Okay, good. Wisdom King, welcome. Melon, guys, this thing is moving fast, so sometimes I might miss a name, but that's not my intention. Sorry about that. I don't see everyone, but welcome to my live, and please, if you are not following, please follow me. Virginia, hey, how you doing? Hey, Sherman, welcome. Hey guys. And Jamaica, something I missed that going so fast. Rita, hey, welcome. Shelly Campbell, welcome. Dorothy, welcome. Jean, hey, welcome to my live, guys. Hold on. You don't have a live? You don't need a live, baby.
I have a live, Mom.
Tara, what's that? Margaret? Welcome. Best Mada, welcome. All right, so today, last week I did this. Earlier I started cooking, but for some reason I didn't feel like going live, right? I'm going to show you what I prepared, and then I'm going to get back to this cactus. And it looked like it was trying to grow. Look at that. I should really plant it. It's okay. I'm going to get some more, and I'm actually going to plant it and let it grow. But earlier, I'm just going to show you what I made. I started cooking really early. So earlier, I made some spinach, and I made it with, you know what the interesting thing is? I made it with some pesto. I didn't have garlic, fresh garlic that is. And I'm like, you know what? The pesto have garlic. It has oil in it. It has herbs in it. Why not? What's the big deal? So I started off with the pan real hot. I added the pesto to this. I added a little, hey guys, welcome in. Let me see who's that.
It's me.
Shania,
It's me, Mom.
Farwells, Sue J. Hey guys, welcome. Thank you for joining. All right, and so I sauteed my spinach in this and added a little pepper to it. So that's what I did earlier. Like I said, I didn't feel like going live at the time because today my intention is to talk about the cactus and the benefits of the cactus leaf. And that's really the intention. I also made, let me show you something else that I made, guys.
Mom,
Yes.
driving.
And this is really tasty. I made some mushrooms and I dried out the mushrooms, and then I added some eggplant and some spices and peppers and green onion to it. So I made that earlier, but like I said, my intention wasn't to really come live to cook earlier. My intention is to talk about the cactus leaf, and that's what we're going to do. But nonetheless, I wanted to show you some of the things that I prepared earlier. I also made some, and I'll be posting them throughout the week, so please remember to like and share. I made a little bit of peanut and oat porridge, just a little peanut oat porridge, and that's it. So yes, I've been cooking all morning, but I really didn't feel like coming live. Unfortunately, I did not. Let me see.
You have to turn the music on.
No, I don't want music. I just want to talk to my people today. Okay, I don't want to put music in. Guys, vote.
You have to, Mom.
I don't have to. Why do I have to?
Because I was scratching my real one.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's put some music on. What music should I put on?
This is today.
Sade? What do you know about Sade? You're just 3 years old. Guys, vote. Should I put some music on or not? Yes, it's fine. I'm interested in how you prep and cook the cactus. Well, I'm not going to cook the cactus today, but I can still talk about the way you can cook the cactus, right? So I'm going to make a cactus water today, right? And I'll also tell you how to cook the cactus. So fine, I'll do that. Guys, music or no music? I'm not
Music, Mom.
Yes, music.
Yeah.
Guys, so first to start, let me tell you, I'm always scared to handle the cactus, right? Because like I said, I have very sensitive skin, and even sometimes peeling an onion, the skin gets into my skin. That's how sensitive my skin is. And this with the prickles, I'm always afraid that it pricks me. You see that? So you see that?
Mom.
Look. And even though you get it in the store,
Mom.
I don't get it fresh here, right? When I'm back home, I get it
Mom.
fresh. But you see that right there? Let me use a smaller knife so I can show you guys. Hold on. All right, so let me show you. Let me point this out to you guys. Look, you see that?
I'm putting the water.
Oh, here's one. You see that, guys?
I want one.
Yes,
too,
put in the
Mom.
chat. Use gloves. It still go through the gloves because the gloves is rubber. Even though I have some special gloves for cooking, like when you're handling the knives, but it can still go through and prick you. So you have to be very cautious. Yes, Charmaine, yes for what? Yes, you see it. Yes, you want music. My 3 years old say I must put Sade on. I must put music because that's what I usually do. So he's accustomed to that. But today, I didn't feel like putting any music on. So like I said, I get really scared when I'm handling this, right? So I bought this in the store and I bought it last week. So it's a little dry. This is a cactus leaf. But before I get into prepping it, let me talk to you just a little bit about the benefits of the cactus water. Number one, it has several potential health benefits, right? According to what I've read and learned about it, it helps with eye hydration. It's antioxidant protection and anti-inflammatory, have anti-inflammatory effects, right? It can also be beneficial for skin health and digestive health, right? They said that it can also help with potentially managing like your blood sugar level. Last week I made some and it was really good. We drank it throughout the week. And if you were here with me last week, I flavored my cactus water. I flavored it with tangerines, some old tangerines that I had. I didn't want to throw them out, so I juiced them and I just added it to my cactus water, and we had it all week. And I don't know why, but I felt a little good last week. But I can't say it's because of this, because I also started looking into taking magnesium because of the benefits of taking magnesium, right? So I started that last week and I started my cactus water, and I want to continue that. It can be used for your hair too. Yes, Shelly, you go, girl. You know your stuff. So yes, it's good for hydration, especially, you know, guys, it's summertime, right? And especially for those seniors who are at home and, you know, sometimes they don't want the AC on, they get too cold or whatever reasons, right? Making sure that you get some cool cactus water for them and they're drinking throughout will help with hydration, you know, help with hydration, right? As I said, it's an antioxidant powerhouse, anti-inflammatory properties. It has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties, right? And it's good for skin health, digestive support. It's very see what there. And if you get a burn, okay, there you go. Thank you. How do you use it if you get a burn? You just put it on the burn. They say that cactus water is also beneficial for surgery, muscular recovery, relief from hangovers, and support for liver function. Okay, guys, so let's start. So usually I just cut off this piece right around. I'm cutting that off, getting this off, right? And if you're not getting it from the store and you're picking it fresh, like, you know, when I go home, I can get it fresh. You pick it. You want to make sure you're scraping this off, all the prickles. You don't want to be pricked. And once you scrape it, you're going to rinse it off, right? And you're going to do both sides. Both sides. And when you're doing this, if it falls on the floor, pick it up because it could prick you in your foot. Okay, guys?
Okay, Mom.
Okay, sweetheart. And I'm going to get this and I'm going to rinse it off. That's what I'm going to do.
I have soap in my hand.
Don't play with the soap, Amir. Amir, if you don't listen, I'm not going to let you play over here.
Okay, well.
Okay, you gotta listen, okay? No more soap. And yes, and let's just get this off real quick. And once I rinse it off, then I'm gonna check to make sure nothing is there to prick me.
Something's there, Mom.
Something is there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I pay attention. Careful. I'm gonna be very careful with this because I don't want to be pricked at all. Making sure, yeah.
There's something on my hand.
I can't help you right now. I can't.
I have soap.
Then rinse it off, puppy.
No, I'm not. I don't play with it.
Okay, then play with it.
It's good.
All right, any little blemishes that's on it, you want to cut them off, you know, clean it up. All right. Now, for the person who asked me about preparing this to eat, right, you can use it in your stir fry, right? And I'm going to show you one of the many ways that you can use this when you're cooking. Let's just say stir fry. You can think of, where's the person who asked me? Have you ever used okra? Put in the chat. Who just asked me? I'm sorry, I forgot the name. If you're still here, put in the chat. Let me know if you've ever used okra when you're cooking. Okra. I don't see the comment. Maybe the person left.
I took it, Mom.
But just think of using this in the same way you use okra, right? And hold on, Amir, I'm on the phone, please. And it's the same way. You can also use the okra and make like okra water, just like you would use the cactus, right? And so when you're thinking of preparing a meal with the cactus leaf, you would think of the same way in which you use the okra to prepare different meals, right? So before we get to the water, I'm just making sure nothing is there to prick me before I start holding on to this with a little more love. I'm going to cut out this little piece here. All right. So if I were to use this right now as a meal, a part of a meal, right? Separate from having like cactus water, what I would do, I would just put it in my stir fry and I'll just cut it real thin, just like that. Just like that. Okay? And add it to my stir fry. Okay? If you're just making it by itself, you can just cut it real thin. You can dice it. You can make it into strips, right? And you just saute it with garlic, little garlic, little onion, basic seasoning. I wouldn't go overboard with this. I would not. Just basic seasoning to start. And after a period of time, you can keep adding different flavors that you are able to acquire. You can acquire the taste for. Right? I will get as crazy with this as even barbecuing it, like making skewers. Like I'll get the thick ones, and when I get the thick ones, I'd like cut it like that, right? And have it like that with some other vegetables, and I would just make skewers. Let me see if I have any in here just to show you. And I'll put it on the grill, season it lightly, and I'll put it on the grill. Right? You can do that. Put like peppers in between other vegetables and put it on the grill. So there are many ways in which you can use this. Okay? But today I have the water already in a glass jar. Okay? And I'm just going to cut this real thin, and then I am going to add it to the jar. So there you go. And it doesn't matter if you dice it, cut it in strips. It doesn't matter. As long as it can fit in the jar and you have the water. It's a little slippery, just so you know. So be careful when you're cutting this. Make sure that your board is very firm. You put like something wet underneath it, like a wet rag, so that it doesn't move when you are cutting. And because this is already so slippery, you can cut yourself. So you want to be very cautious. Okay, guys? All right. So let's see where we're at. And I'm not going to waste any. This is what I'd cut to show you how we could do the kebab. So I'm just going to slice it up. Bam, bam, bam. Add it to the water. Okay. And I like it flavored. So I'm going to add some more water. And I can already see that the water is thickening, right? And I have some oranges. You know, I don't eat my fruits as much. I buy a lot of fruits, but it seems like I don't eat them fast enough, right? So every week I find that my fruits are getting bad because I'm not eating them fast enough. Maybe I need to buy less fruits, because in a time like this, we don't want to waste anything. So I'm just going to put my strainer there, and I have some oranges that are starting to go bad. So what I'm going to do is just squeeze them and have a orange flavor cactus water. That's all I'm going to do. Orange flavor cactus water. And I'm juicing it whole, one of the old school ways. Just squeeze it, strain it, and that's it. Yes, I have a juicer, but I'm just doing it this way. One of the things when being in the kitchen, and a lot of people don't like being in the kitchen because they feel like it takes so much time, it's time consuming. But over a period of time, you learn how to navigate that. And also, you know, it's a lot of cleaning up afterwards and throughout the cooking process. So as you're cooking, you should be also cleaning. But for me, I know whether I get my juicer or not, I am going to get as much juice out of this by squeezing it and the way I'm squeezing it, right? I know that. So I don't need to go and get my juicer and give myself more work right now. I don't want that. So here, so I'm having the orange. I'm flavoring my cactus water. And like I said, for those of you who are just coming in, there's so many benefits from using the cactus water. You know, it helps with skin health. It has anti-inflammatory properties, and it's a antioxidant powerhouse. Like I said, you know, the cactus water is rich in antioxidants, particularly betalains, I think that's what it's called, which can help with neutralizing free radicals and protecting the cells from being damaged. So, you know, the cactus water is very, very beneficial. You can drink it without flavoring it, but this is just my way of doing it. I like to flavor my cactus water. It is very good for skin health, like I mentioned before. It keeps you hydrated, good for hydration, you know, particularly now when it's the summertime, it's really hot. Make some nice cactus water, flavor it, put you can even put some other fruits with it, maybe like some berries.
Berries, Mom.
You got berries, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, some berries, whatever. Make it fun.
Get
And then you can actually strain this off when you're finished,
Mom.
right? But typically I don't. I keep it in there and I drink it until it's all done. I don't throw out the cactus at all. I don't. The cactus leaf, I leave it in there and I drink it like that every morning or every evening on empty stomach. I prefer to drink it in the evening, like about maybe an hour and a half before bedtime, on a kind of semi-empty stomach, and I don't eat anything after, because in my mind I feel like if I do no, okay, I'm gonna let you be all done.
Please, no.
Stop, don't use any more soap, you gotta listen.
I'm
Right? So anyway, guys, sorry about that. You know how it, not even sorry, you know how it is when you have children. But anyways, yeah, because you know your body repairs, you know, throughout the night when you are resting. And so I feel like if this already have so many benefits to it, right? And then my body is repairing and it have this powerhouse inside my body, it will be even more beneficial. But that's just my thought process. You know, I'm no chemist or none of that, but my common sense told me that, and you can't tell me otherwise. So yes, this is the cactus water. Now, let me just stir it up a little bit. Whoa, you can, whoa, look at that. You see that? And I just use you see that? You see the consistency? Look. Oh. You see that? Guys, if you're not following me, please be so kind to follow. Please check my portfolio out, my profile out, like, share, and all of that. So this is it, guys, right? And if I was doing this for a function, let me tell you, I would peel a part of the cactus, I'd cut it up real fine, like fine dice, and I'd set that aside. And once the cactus water is all done, it's all prepared, I would strain it off. Don't forget to tap. Hey guys, 1.k likes. Come on, guys. I'm not asking you for money, guns, and all of that. Not that you can't send them out. Appreciate it. But just a simple tap. It's free. Tap, tap, tap. Just tap the screen, guys. Share my live out, please. Thank you so much. Now, like I said, I would strain it after the water is prepared to my liking, and then after I would add the cactus meat to the water. I'd add some berries, some colorful berries, and I would make this into a whole exotic kind of experience, right? But I'm being very simple, very basic right now, and that's that. Guys, tap the screen for me, please. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And that's it. So you see, I'm going to leave it for a few more minutes. I'm going to show you guys some of the things I prepared earlier, and then I'm going to come back to pouring this out and let you see what it looks like even before 24 hours or even before 2 hours of it sitting in the water, right? What it really looks like. I've already told you of the benefits. You can research it yourself, and you know, now you know how you can prepare your cactus water. Okay. So let me set this aside for now. And I'm going to show you a few things that I prepared earlier today. And so today I did some spinach, and with I didn't have fresh garlic, and it was raining. I didn't feel like leaving my house to go shopping yet. So what I did, I had some pesto, and it's interesting because that's why I love to explore with food. I love to explore with food. So I had some pesto, right? Now remember, the pesto have oil in it. The pesto have oil, it has herbs, and it already have like fresh garlic in it. So I started off with simply just the pesto, and then I added some vegetable paste to it, and then after that I just tossed the spinach in there with some pepper, and I added just a tad bit of coconut oil, and let me tell you, so delicious. You know, I've made spinach in so many different ways, but I'm telling you that I'm loving this taste. I really enjoyed it today. Really good. And then I also made this is some mushroom and eggplant, and I sauteed it in a little bit of coconut oil as well, and I added like some garlic powder, green onions, and some red and yellow peppers. Very delicious, very tasty. Okay, I have not decided what I'm going to have it with. It seems like rice would be one of the best options, or couscous, or one of those things, but my intention was to make it with some potatoes. And guys, guess what? When I went into my pantry and pulled my potatoes out, they started to get leaves and blah blah blah. So you know, I'm not using up my food as quickly as I need to. So I have to change that. I definitely have to change that because things are too expensive to be wasting anything at all. So now let me get back to the cactus. All right, so we have already showed you what was prepared, and let's get back to the cactus water. Like I said, this needs to really sit for 24 hours. You know, I like to let it sit for 24 hours. All right, we are getting to that point where, let me get the strainer back.
Can I get it already, Mom?
No, leave it alone.
What's it alone?
All right, guys, are you ready to see this?
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah?
But yeah, a little bit.
I want them to see the consistency. All right, I don't think let me pour it out into something else, and then I pour it into the glass. No. Put those back. Put them back.
Why?
These are not supposed to go into water. Don't, or I'm going to let you get down.
You won't? Yeah, you're going to trick me, Mom.
I'm not going to trick you anything. All right, guys.
Trick me, please.
You want me to trick you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to.
All right, you can see the consistency of the water.
Mom,
You can see the liquid,
Oh,
right? But I'm going to pour it again so you can see it better. Look. Hold on. All right, guys, look. You see? See the consistency? Look at that. See that? See the thickness? And it wasn't even left for an hour. Not even an hour. See that? And so I have my orange cactus water. And I'm going to take a nice little sip of this. Hold on. Yes. Very good. Very good. Refreshing. It has it tastes like have you ever purchased aloe water but with a little more thickness to it, right? That's what it tastes like, and it takes on the flavor of the orange or whatever you flavor it with. That's what you would put in there as well. That's what the flavor you'll get out, sorry. Okay, so yeah, that's it pretty much. That's it pretty much, guys. So now you know. Thank you so much for watching. I am about to end the live, but let me say hi to you guys real quick. Let me say hi to you guys real